everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe to be a part of my Slay Squad. So in today's video, as you guys can more or less tell by the title and the intro, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did my graduation makeup look. I feel like I didn't take enough pictures on the day, so I just wanted to recreate it for you guys who were wondering, or just recreate it for you guys who may be going to prom or having your graduation later on in the year. So yeah, let's get into this. Now I'm going to be using most of the products that I used on the day, so if you guys don't have the products I'm using, please feel free to use whatever you have at home, because I am using some quite high-end products. I'm first going to go in with the Bodyshop lip balm and just moisturize my lips. So I thought I would just show you guys how I did my makeup look from start to finish, and also just talk to you guys about my experience with graduating and stuff like that. So I'm first going to start off with my brows. Now I always start off with my brows because I feel like as my skin gets oilier throughout the day, like my brows get oily from the foundation and the brow product mixes. So that is why I like to do my brow first. So as always, I'm going to be using my Benefit Brow in shade number 5. So I'm just going to speed through this part because it can sometimes take a while depending on what kind of makeup day I'm having. So yeah. Okay, so brows are done. Now on the day, I literally forgot to prime my face, so I literally just went in with foundation. And for foundation, I used my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC 44.5. And recently I've been liking just using a paddle foundation brush to just apply my foundation and then go in with the buffing brush and blend it out. I'm also using the same brush to just clean up on top of my brows. It just saves on time. And then going in with my holy grail Swiitchbeauty S19 Total Buffer brush. I really want to get this brush in rose gold and white because they now sell it in that color. Oh my god, you guys. So how did graduation go for me? Let us talk about that. I really enjoyed my graduation. I do have to say that the days leading up to it was very stressful. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it was super stressful. Like, I was super stressed about getting the gown. My parents made a special trip from Pietermaritzburg to come up for the week of my graduation, which was super special, so I really enjoyed having them here. And yeah, my mom and dad and my brother came to my graduation with me, which was super fun. My sister was supposed to come, but there was a bit of a drawback, so that's why she couldn't make it, because she had to deal with work and stuff like that. So yeah, nevertheless, I still had one of my siblings there, which I was more than happy about. Okay, so I went in with 2 concealers on the day. I went in with my L.A Girl Pro Conceal in medium beige, and then I still went over with my MAC Select Cover Up in NC 42. So I mixed 2 concealers. I blended this one off first, and then I went in with this one for a little bit more coverage. So yeah, in terms of what I wore, you guys may have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, I wore a sari. And oh my god, you guys, I was having the worst hair day and probably the worst sari day of my life. I curled my hair the night before and like permed it up so that the curls stayed, and then the morning I woke up, opened up the curls, straightened like the top bits of my hair just a little bit, and then I sprayed hairspray through my hair and the curls fell flat. I think I should have just left it and not sprayed any hairspray, but the curls fell flat with the hairspray. Oh my god, that was like the worst thing ever. But I mean, at the end of the day, it didn't look that bad. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't completely mad at it. I just knew what to do for future reference. But yeah, my makeup was fine. I ended up finishing it in the car on the way to the venue. Okay, so yeah, that was a story with my hair and my makeup. And with regards to like my sari and stuff like that, you guys, I knew if I chose a sari, I wouldn't have to do much work because my sister already has the sari blouses made. I borrowed one of her saris. She already has the sari blouse made. All I have to do is pick, choose and refuse and I'll be fine. So a couple of years ago, my sister made blouses for our brother's wedding. And it was weird because I was able to fit into my sister's blouses despite me having a bigger bust size. But I kind of figured out that she had a little bit larger shoulders than I did and a small bust, whereas I had a bigger bust and smaller shoulders. TMI. But the blouse ended up fitting me, or those blouses ended up fitting me, and we were able to fit in each other's clothes. So I thought, you know, we're really not going to have a problem with graduation, and I didn't see the need to try out the blouse the night before. So the morning of the graduation, like 5 o'clock in the morning when I was getting dressed, the blouse is too tight. Like, I literally had to stuff my bust in that blouse, and I was praying to God that I didn't rip the blouse because, oh my god, my sister would have killed me. That was one of her new saris that she had sewn a blouse for. But yeah, I really had like a hard time getting into that blouse. It took me a few minutes, but I persevered and I got into that blouse because I couldn't take full breaths. Like I couldn't go I could only go, because that's how restricting the blouse was, and it was all fine in the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my banana powder and just bake all the areas that we've highlighted. Next I'm going to be going in with my Essence Sun Club matte bronzing powder, and I'm going to use this to just bronze up my face. I've really been liking using this to just bring back some color to my face, and then, you know, going in with a darker contour shade and just defining the face a little bit, if that even makes any sense at all. So I did mention in my review of this Slays for Days palette by Swiitchbeauty that I used this for my graduation, and I literally did use this for my graduation. And the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one right here, and I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. This shade is super pigmented, so I just highlight my crease to brow bone area. Next, for my transition shade, I'm going to be going in with this shade right here and just dusting this into my crease with a fluffy blending brush. Next shade I'm going to be going in with is this one right here, and just deepening up my crease with this, and also paying attention to take it all the way from inner corner to outer corner of my eye, because I was going for a half cut crease look on that day. Next, taking this dark brown shade right here and also deepening up my crease and taking it all the way from inner corner to outer corner of my eye. I'm going to be taking a clean fluffy blending brush and just making sure that there are no harsh lines. So next I took some Inglot duraline on a flat shader brush. This was actually the brush that I used on the day, so it has a little bit of eyeshadow on it, and I'm going to cut my crease ever so slightly with the Inglot duraline, and then going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette and using the shade right here called Pink Champagne. I'm going to pick it up on the opposite side of the brush and pack this onto my lid. Do you guys see how beautiful this shade is? Gorgeous. And then I went in with the slightest bit of this Spirit Rock shade from the Anastasia palette, and I took the slightest bit on the outer corner of my eye. For my lower lash line, I first started with that first transition shade and just lightly ran this all along my lash line, and then going in with that second brown shade, and then going in with that really darkest brown shade that we use, and just blending that right at the lash line. And then taking this blending brush with a little bit of that black there and just making sure the lower lash line is nicely blended and nicely smoked out. And then going in with my Inglot gel liner and a little bit of duraline and just drawing in some wings. So as I was finishing up the wing of this liner, my memory card got full, so I had to export the footage. But I do have an eyeliner tutorial and I will link that down below in my description box so you guys can check that out. And moving on, I went in with my L.A Girl Glide Gel Liner to just tightline. I also went in and lined my lower lash line. And then going in with my pencil brush and just smoking out that liner just a little bit. So as you guys can see, that pink shade is kind of, you know, moving around all over the place. And I knew that I wanted to put some glitter up in the crease area. So I'm going to use my NYX Crystal Liner in the shade Crystal Hip and just kind of cut the crease using this shade. I'm going to go in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and just coat my top and bottom lashes with this. Okay, so while my mascara is drying, we're going to go back to the face and I'm going to go in with my L.A Girl pressed powder in the shade Chocolate to just contour and chisel my face. Then I'm going to be going in with my Benefit Hoola Bronzer to contour my nose. And then going in and just blending out any harsh lines and also dusting away what's left of the bake. Going in with my bronzer brush, just making sure everything nicely blends. For blush, I'm going in with my Becca Champagne Splits of Champagne Pop and Flower Child, and I'm going to be using the Flower Child blush. And then for highlight, obviously going in with Champagne Pop. When using the same highlight, I'm just going to highlight my inner tear ducts. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with lashes, and for lashes I'm using the Eyelure number 141 eyelashes, and I'm going to be using my Eyelure Lash Fix. So overall, I have to say that I really enjoyed my graduation. It was nice. Afterwards, my family and I had supper at my sister's house, which was fantastic. Got to spend a little bit more time with my parents. So I'm just curling my lashes. So to set my face, I used the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist. Now this thing causes white dots, so I literally spray it into the air a few times. Like 3 times, and then spray it onto my face. It smells really nice. But if you don't spray 3 times into the air and you spray directly onto your face, you guys, you're going to be left with white dots all over your face. And it's going to really annoy you. Because I'm going to set my brow with my Benefit Ready Set Brow. This holds your brows into place so well. For my lips, I went in with MAC Plum Lip Liner, which is my favorite. And for lipstick, I went in with my MAC Spirit lipstick. So that is pretty much it for my graduation makeup look, my graduation makeup slay, as I like to call these makeup looks. Yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that this look is translating on camera as it is in person, because it's really beautiful with this iridescent pop of glitter in the crease. Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, like this video, share with all of your friends and family. Share it with anybody who you know is graduating or who is going to prom or their matric dance. If you plan on recreating this look, tag me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever the case may be is. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications whenever I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around for this video, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a long one. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video.